Well, hello, here we are going for some yoga. So, freestyle fitness yoga is what we're calling this. We're going to start with our usual warm-up. So I'm going to put some really gentle music on today, and we're going to have a nice, gentle warm-up. So, hope you can hear that okay. Let's just roll the shoulders round slowly. Slowly. Rolling round. And roll your shoulders back. Breathing deeply, slowly. Fantastic. Let's roll the shoulders back and look up and pause. Take a deep breath. Pushing your shoulders behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Okay, now I want you to roll your shoulders forwards and look down. And take your time slowly between those two positions. Roll your shoulders back, look up. Roll your shoulders forwards, look down. Each time taking a couple of deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through your nose. Let's roll back, look up. Roll forwards, look down. And one more time, roll back, look up. And roll forwards, look down. And release. Right, let's do a little rotation of one arm. Forwards. And then a figure of 8 with the same arm. Working in a figure of 8, loosening up the shoulder. Nice and gentle. Just let the arm hang loose. Gently rotating in a figure of 8. Fantastic. Let's do circles with the other arm now. So big circles forwards with the other arm. And figure of 8. Fantastic. Relax your arms, just let them hang loose from the shoulder. Have a little twist side to side. Turning your head, looking over your shoulder. Now we're going to just push up onto the toes, high as you can. Bring your arms up, balancing on your toes. Now we're going to take the heels down, slowly swing the arms back behind you, and then push up again onto the toes. Nice and slowly, take your time. We'll do this 3 or 4 times. Swing back, push up, again. Last one. Swing back, push up, hold on your toes, hold it there for a few seconds. Trying to balance, high as you can. And release. Very good, very good. Did we all balance up on our toes then? I surprised myself, to be honest. Right, so we're going to move on and we're going to do this is in yoga, this is called mountain pose. It's very simple, it's very basic. But what we're going to do is we're just going to have a go at pushing the hands together while we're in mountain pose. So when you see me like this, or like this, we're pushing the hands in. We're creating tension, creating strength in the muscles by pushing the hands in. So we're just going to do a few little slow breaths and find those different positions. So, ground your feet into the floor just below your hips. So imagine a line straight down from your hips, straight through your feet. Okay, that's our start position. Now I want you to take a deep breath in, and at the same time raise your hands up. Breathe in. Now push your hands together and push and hold for one deep breath. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down in front of your chest, pushing in. Push, hold for another breath. And release. We're just going to do that 2 or 3 times, yeah? So, inhale, up. Push your hands together. Push, exhale. Push, inhale. Lower, exhale. Push, inhale. Push, exhale. And release. That's our sequence. It's a very basic sequence, but you're creating tension in the upper body muscles by pushing in, yeah? So, let's go through it a couple of times. Breathe in. And push. Knees are going to be slightly soft. Bring your hands down. This is our mountain pose. And hold as you push together. And release. Let's hold each of those positions a little bit longer now. So inhale. Push your hands together. Hold it as long as you can. Well, not as long as you can until I say so, basically. Arms down slowly, slowly, slowly. Push in. Take a couple of deep breaths now. And release. Let's go again. 2 more times. 2 more. Breathe in. Push together. Bring it down slowly in front of your chest. A couple of deep breaths as you push your hands together. And release. Last one. Breathe in. Hands together. Down slowly. Push your hands together. And release. Staying in this same position. Staying in the same position. We'll go through the chair pose, yeah, so arms up, breathe in, follow me through this one. We're just going to hold the hands a little way apart this time. Okay, I want you to just bend the knees a little bit, stick your bum out, head up, hold that position for a couple of breaths. Very good. Now bring your hands together. Take your hands down to the side of one leg. And then open out your hands and twist up. Bring your hands together again. Back up. And then we go straight into the other side. Bring your hands down the other side. To the side of your thigh. Open out. Hands together. Back up again. And hands down. We're going to go through that sequence again. We'll go down, we'll do one side, we'll come up, then we'll go down and do the other side, and then we'll finish. Yeah, so with me. Breathe in. Pause here. Bend the knees. So we keep those knees slightly bent. Okay, hold that posture. Hands together. Down to one side, maintaining that posture in the knees, twist up. Hands together. Stand up, Still in our chair pose. Okay, hands together again, come down to the other side. Twisting upwards. Hands together. Arms up. And arms down. Perfect. So we've done a few little back twists. We've just got ourselves limbered up a little bit. We're going to move on. And we're not, as I said before, we're not doing sun salutations today. It's not sunny today. But we are going to do a little bit of a downward facing position. And we're going to do a few stretches. Okay, while we're there. So, just get up that music. Okay, so, first thing I want you to do is take a breath in, arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. So we're going to come into our forward fold. Just let your arms hang loose. Let your head hang down. Don't bounce it, just let it hang there. Okay, breathe in, come up. Breathe out, arms down. Now this time, just watch me first. I want to show you first what we're going to do. Okay. It's sort of, you're going to think it looks like a sun salutation, but it's not. Because all we're going to do is bring the hands onto the floor, step back, push up into our downward facing position. And then all I want you to do is walk the heels up and down on your toes about 10 times. Pushing your shoulders back, stretching out your calves and your hamstrings. Once we've done that, we're going to step forwards. Stand up, arms down. We're just going to do that 2 or 3 times, okay? So just getting that little walking with the feet while you're in that downward facing position. But take your time. We'll do it slowly. Okay, so with me, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. Bend your knees, taking your hands to the floor, and take a big step back. Now, we're going to push the hips back, knees straight. First of all, try and get as much stretch as you can. If your heels touch the floor, that's amazing. If they don't worry. Now we're going to alternate the knees that we bend, and we're just going to walk the heels up and down. As you do this, think about pushing your shoulders back, lengthening out your arms, pushing your shoulders back towards your hips. Walk it a few more times. And then stop, push back into your heels, push your shoulders back, hold for a second, and then take a big step forwards, and stand up. How was that? Not too bad. Let's do that again. We'll just do it once more, and then I'm going to add something else in. Okay, we're going to just advance it a little bit. So let's just do that one more time. Are we ready? Arms up. Breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Hands onto the floor. Big step back. Now we're going to push back into that downward facing position. Knees straight to start with. See how much you can push your shoulders back, lengthening out your arms. Head should be between your arms. Now, walk those heels a few times slowly. This should just stretch out your calves a little bit more, enable you to get a little bit more range. Once you've done about 10, pause, push back, push your heels towards the floor a little bit more. You might find you can go a little bit lower with your heels. Fantastic. Then release, take a big step forwards, and stand up. Cool. It's a really good way of getting that extra flexibility and trying it when you're in that downward position to get those heels a little bit lower. And if you practice this, you will get that flexibility increasing. I'm going to take it one stage further, so watch me through this sequence again. Some of it's the same, but I'm adding a new bit in. So I'll just go through it first if you want to watch. We're going to do the same start. Push back. We will be holding here for a few seconds. We'll be walking the heels. We'll be pushing back again. But then, when you step forwards, We're going to bring the back heel down, turn the toes out, and we're going to come up and hold this position for a few seconds and stretch back a little bit, and then arms down and repeat on the other side. Walk the feet, step the other foot forwards, back heel down. A really bad demonstration. It should be smooth and graceful. And then we're going to step forwards and finish. So we'll do both sides, and that's a little routine. So let's have a go at that. I'll talk it through. If you're ready. So very slowly, arms up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Big step back. Downward position. Push your knees back, push your shoulders back. Little walk, about 10 times. Then 1 foot forwards. Back heel goes down, but the toe comes out a little bit, just to enable that back heel to come down and up. Then we're going to bring the hands back down either side of that front foot. Step back, push back into downward position a second time. Walk it 10 times. Bring the other leg forwards, up, hold for a few breaths, arms down, step forwards. I want to say warrior one. I'm not strictly speaking, I'm not allowed to say warrior one. It's warrior one. Now, I'm going to give you a couple of options. We are going to do exactly that same thing again a couple of times. When you're in this position, warrior one, choices with the arms. You can do a wide stance. You can hold it like this. Is a really nice, powerful stance. Yeah, arms wide. You can have arms parallel. You can clasp your fingers together. Hold it like that. Or you can do a pistol grip where you point your 2 fingers and hold it like a pistol. You can hold that pistol grip. Okay, those are your options. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't mind which you do. Experiment with them. See what feels comfortable for you. Whichever one you choose, hold it for a good 2 or 3 breaths. Okay, let's go through it. Let's go through it. Breathe in, arms up. Stretch up as high as you can. Breathe out, forward fold. Hands onto the floor, big step back. Push back into downward. Heels, my heels are getting closer to the floor now, that's amazing. Okay, head back, shoulders back. Walk the feet. Push the heels back again. Hold for a breath. Right, big step forward with 1 foot. The back heel goes down as you turn the toes slightly outwards. We come up into our standing pose. Remember, arms, try those different positions. V shape, parallel, fingers clasped, or pistol grip. Either way, whatever position you're in, I want you to lean back a little bit. Take those hands back behind you. Hold it for a breath. Release, hands onto the floor. Step back, back into downward position. Walk the heels. Push back again, hold for another breath. Big step forwards. Turn the toes out on the back leg. Push the front knee forwards. Hold for a couple of breaths. Stretch back. Step forwards and bring your arms down. Cool, we're going to do, I'm running out of time. I'd like to do another one on each side. Let's do another one on each side. Okay, so. Nice and slow. Breathe in, arms up. Forward fold. Step back. Push back. Walk the heels. Big step. I'll push back again before you take a step forwards. Lift up. Stretch back. Okay, that's the end of my music, but we'll carry on. Arms down. Step back. Walk the heels again. Push back. Heels down towards the floor. Step forwards with the other leg. Hold for a few seconds. Step forwards, arms down. Very good. Okay, so that's a slight variation on what we've been doing now. We're going to do something else now. Oh, this is good. I like this one. Another variation on something we've done before. This is another standing sequence. Starting off with your feet wide. Starting off with your feet really wide. Now we're going to turn the toes outwards on one foot, pointing towards the wall. Okay, then we're going to take the hands out and bend that front knee and stretch. Now, we're just going to turn the hands like, the arms like hands on a clock round. And this hand that's by the knee, you can rest that on the knee and stretch up. Like, I don't mind if you just rest that arm on the knee, but then I want you to stretch all the way over as far as you can and push this arm out. Okay, now, the back leg should be straight. Try and get more of a bend into the front knee. Push that knee out so we stretch more into that inner thigh. Now, we're going to change hands. We're going to take the top hand over onto your thigh. Other hand is going to come up. Now, maintain that position. The hand that's on your thigh, creep back down your leg towards your calf and stretch back. Try and get this hand as far down your leg as you can. Okay, maintaining that straightness in the back leg, knee bent in the front leg. Wow, really nice stretch. Okay, we're going to reverse it now. I want you to bring this hand that's in the air down to the outside of the foot, onto the floor, and stretch this one over this way again, but in a lower position. Hold it for a few seconds, and then come back up, and back to the middle. Now, we're going to do it all on the other side. So same 3 positions on the other side. We'll talk through it and then I'll let you just have a go through a few times on your own. So feet nice and wide. Arms come out. We turn the toe outwards and bend the front leg. Really dig deep into this stretch. Okay, so we try and get the hips as low as possible. Now we're going to rotate the hands. Rest this arm on the knee and continue with the other arm over and stretch. Again, when you feel comfortable, just let your body sink down a little bit more so we get more of a stretch. Reverse the hand onto the other leg, other hand up. Creep this back hand down the leg as you stretch back. Get a nice stretch into your spine, but keep that knee, keep that body low, keep that front knee and stretch back. Now, the hand that's in the air comes over, down onto the floor to the outside of this leg, and we're going to bring the other one over and stretch out. And push up, back into our starting position, straighten out the leg and change sides. Right, so turn the toe outwards. Push into your stretch. Rotate your arms, rest your hand on your thigh, keep going with the other hand, stretch out. Lower your body if you can get more stretch into that thigh. So that inner thigh, just lower your body down. Very good. Swing the arms around the other side. Back hand goes down your leg. Other hand comes over and behind you. Change again, this time onto the floor. And over. And back up. Let's do the other side. We'll do one the other side. In fact, we're going to do one the other side, and then we're going to do the whole thing again twice more. Into your stretch. Each time, see if you can go a little bit further with the stretch, a little bit lower with your body. Okay. Rotate. Elbow onto your thigh. Stretch out. Feel free to hold any of these positions longer if you're that way, if you're so inclined to do so. I really don't mind. Okay, change. Stretch the other way. Back hand goes down your leg towards your calf. Stretch back. Don't be tempted just to straighten out this front leg. We still want to be deep into that lunge position. Okay, again, we're going to take the hand onto the floor and stretch across. This really gets my leg, this position. And back up again. Fantastic. Let's do one more each side. Take your time. Okay, don't need to listen to me, just go at your own pace. I'll just go through it at my pace. You can follow if you can see me, or go at your own pace. Okay, it's entirely up to you. But we'll do it one more time each side. Find your own speed. Hold any positions that you want to hold. If you think this is nice, this is working for me, just hold it longer. I'm on to the other side, if you're with me. Let's do the other side. I actually quite like this one. I feel quite comfortable here. It's the next one I don't like. I'm pushing a bit further into the stretch here. Stretching back a little bit more. Okay, let's bring the hand to the floor. And push forwards. Lower your body. arms down. Fantastic. It really feels like those legs are working holding those positions. They're good positions to be in. We're just going to do an extra stretch while we're here in this position with your feet nice and wide. Let's come in a little bit. So we're going to, with the wide feet now, we're going to bring the arms up and we're going to go into forward fold with the legs wide and just try and stretch out those thighs again. Let your body hang down in front, let your head hang down. Let your hands sink towards the floor. Now slowly bring your hands over to one side and push your hands down your calf towards your foot, or if you can reach, hands on the floor. Both legs should be straight. Creep the fingers a bit further down the leg to get a bit more stretch. Release, bring your hands to the middle. Pause in the middle for a half a second, a couple of breaths, and then go to the other side. Push your hands down your leg towards your ankle. Try not to let the knee bend. Hold it for a few breaths. Creeping your fingers a bit further down if you can, or onto the floor. Back to the middle and just hold it there. Make sure your knees are straight and let your body hang down. Fingertips towards the floor, or on the floor, or hands on the floor if you can. Take a few deep breaths, holding that position. Each time you exhale, just relax into it a tiny bit more. Fantastic. Bring your arms up, straighten out, and bring your arms down. Fantastic. We are moving into our final stretches now, you'll be pleased to know. To all those weird sequences. Just dry myself off. So we're going to be on the floor for this. We're going to do our standard floor stretch sequence. So we're going to start with child's pose. So, onto your mat. Look at this. It's using my remote controls. There we go. So, sit back onto your heels. Take your knees to the edge of the mat. So knees fairly wide. Sit back onto your heels. Stretch your hands forward. Bring your chest down towards the floor. We're just going to hold this for a few deep breaths. Let your body relax. Sink down into the stretch. Push your hands out on the floor as far away as you can. Creeping your fingers forwards like little spiders crawling out on the floor. Sit yourself back onto your heels and breathe deeply. So one more deep breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Come up slowly onto your hands and knees. Bring your knees in slightly. Stretch up like a cat. Arch your back upwards. Head hangs down. Pull your tummy up away from the floor. Let's reverse that pose now into cow, tummy down, head up. Again, reverse it back up into cats. And reverse it again into cow. We're going to do it twice more. So nice and slowly, hold each position for a couple of deep breaths. Up into cat. Reverse into cow. Feels really good in my back. One more time into cat. One more time into cow. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Kneel up. Very slowly stand yourself up. Don't get up too quick. Take your time getting up. Nice and slowly. Fantastic. Just take a minute to relax. Just stand again, feet hip width apart. Let your shoulders just hang down, let your arms hang loose, and take a few deep breaths. Okay, now with me, to the count of 4, take a long deep breath in, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out through your nose to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe into the count of 4. Roll your shoulders back and look slightly up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out. Roll your shoulders slightly forwards, look slightly down. 2, 3, 4. We'll do that a couple more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in to the count of 4. Bring your arms up. 2, 3, 4. Same as we did at the beginning. Bring your hands down, but not pushing together so much this time. Breathe out. 3, 4. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4. A couple more times to finish off. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Slowly up. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for a few seconds. Take another deep breath while we hold. And release. Excellent. Oh. It shouldn't have gone on. It started playing from the beginning again. That was supposed to be a nice end to the music and a finish, but stupid machine, it's decided to play it again. Any case, There we are. Very well done. I hope you feel invigorated and relaxed as well, of course. And I will see you next week for the next one. So take care, guys, and I'll come and have a chat, but I'll say goodbye. And you may unmute your microphones if you want to speak to me. I just realised that I did the whole thing without ever stopping to check everyone was okay and check that you were still there. But yes, that was that was interesting. Which I tried some new things. I hope it worked out okay. Let me know if you're missing the sun salutations. We can bring them back again next time.
Lovely.
Very good. I will be back on Friday.
Yes,
for more fun and games. Bye, Teresa. Bye, Caroline. Margaret.
Bye.
John. Anne. See you all next time.
Yep.
Bye.